Okay, we're back at it again, man. Another day, another bit of progression. I was gonna stream yesterday, had something pop up, couldn't do it, unfortunately. So we're continuing today, where last time we left off at the New Foundations quest. We almost were finished with it. We had to mine a bunch of limestone to turn into the, what are they? Oh, hold on. Here we are. We had to get a bunch of the limestone to make these stone wall segments. So we got all of that done. We only needed 82 and 20 planks, but then I needed, I think 10 more limestone. Is it bricks or segments? I don't remember. But if it's not segments, then I just need to get a few more bricks, and then we can make the lodestone after this. But since we have everything that we need, we are going to... Can I take all these out noted? And does it count for building this stuff? It doesn't. That is unfortunate. Okay. So let's take out all of these that we can. All of these that we can for now. Where's that one at? Wall. Where is this? Ah, I see. So it doesn't really matter what order that we build this in, just as long as we get them all. I figured we'd do the ones for that require the planks first. That way we can just fill up our inventory with the wall segments. It looks like it's just these two construction hotspots, which I'm kind of glad for. Luckily, they're not super spread out. But yeah, as you can tell from all the mining that we had to do, we got our mining up to 34, and then turning all the logs and limestone bricks or whatever into all the wall segments. We got our crafting to 22, and now our construction is at 30. It's going by pretty well. Cannot complain. Now we're just chilling until all these are done. Hey, Dryadson, yo, what up, man? What up, boy? How is your mining going? What do you got now? Why attack strength still at 2? Took a break, still at 94. I can't blame you. Going from 93 to 94 probably took a long time. But essentially they're at 2 right now because I'm following this. It's called the Efficient Ironman Pathway Guide. And so far it hasn't had me do much of any combat outside of necromancy, so I will get there eventually. I'm assuming it's all for quests too. Like eventually it'll probably have me train that up to do certain quests. But for now, it's pretty fucking low. Do I enjoy playing efficiently? I do. Also, I don't like if I wasn't following a guide, I probably wouldn't know where to begin. I know the game does pretty well in telling you or guiding you in doing things, but I don't know. I figured I have only a certain amount of time that I can play during the week or a day or whatever. So I just figured the time that I do have, I probably want to be spending it as efficiently as I can. So it's kind of the reason for that, if that makes sense. Okay. 10 planks on this one. And I think the rest are just stone segments. Yeah, so we'll do this last one for the rest of our planks. And where is... There it is, the back gate. Fair enough. I always tell newer and returning players to enjoy it for what it is. Oh yeah, definitely. To be honest, I'm enjoying my time playing it so far. It's been a nice experience. Like if I had all the time in the world, I probably wouldn't be doing it this way. But, you know, with limited time, gotta do what you can. I don't remember if you said this before. Is mining your last skill that you need to get to 99? Or do you have others that you need to work on too? I wonder if these construction things go by faster. I'm assuming they probably do with a higher construction level. Also, I remember in OSRS you had this a different hammer that you could use. I forget what it was from or what it was called. Like it was like an Imcondo hammer or something like that. And I think that did construction a little bit faster. I wonder if there's something like that in this game. A different kind of hammer that can make this go by a little bit quicker. I'm curious to see what the construction is going to be after this is all done. We're kind of blowing through these levels right now. But then again, these lower levels, you know, doesn't really take quite as much to get them. RuneScape 3 has something like that, but I think it is... What is that? Invitation? Is it invitation or invention? I thought it was invention. But yeah, either way, it's one of those skills. It's kind of unfortunate that it's not something that you can get in the early game. But at least it is a thing. You know, that's not too bad. You type too fast sometimes, you need to slow down. No, it's all good. It's all good. I know what you meant. I just I didn't know if it was something I hadn't heard of before with the invitation thing. But yeah, it looks like if it's invention, I need to have smithing, crafting, and divination all up to 80 to even start that. So that will be quite some time, unfortunately. I'm so used to the later game because I had the same account for so long. So I don't know the right path for early game. There could be another hammer. That is interesting. I get your perspective for sure. I guess I need to look up and see if there is any kind of different hammer. What's the invention for that, by the way? Like, how does that... Do they have invention skills for like all the tools? If they have one for hammers? Like, do they have like upgrades for like fishing rods or cages or anything like that? Nice. We got quite a few more walls to build, but it's coming along. It is coming along. Basically, you invent new items to help with buffs and such. Currently, I'm 100 invention. The skill cap is 150. Jesus. So you invent new items to help with buffs. Okay. What's the craziest thing you can do with invention? Like, what can you make that's like super OP? Or is that something you can do? Also, a skill cap of 150 is fucking insane. I thought 99 was gonna be hard enough to get to. So gizmos help with combat, adding crit chances, debuffs to enemies, etc. Scaling loops for more XP and higher base chance of drops. Oh fuck. So basically, invention is super important whenever you have the option to start using it. So would you advise whenever you get 80 smithing, crafting, and divination to like start invention like as soon as you can? Oh shit. For sure. Alright, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I have a feeling it's going to be really complex in the stuff that you have to do for that. Like, how do you even make items? Like, what do you farm for items to make with invention? Yippee! Where is over here? This one has 3. Oh boy. It's very complex. I'm still struggling learning it. If you can pretty much disassemble any item for parts, it's in your magic spell book. Oh shit. Okay. So like basic drops that you get from mobs can be deconstructed into materials for invention. And does it break down into like raw materials, like that kind of thing? And then you use those raw materials to build and level your invention? Or does breaking them down in itself give you experience. So I'm way ahead of myself on this, but that's just really interesting actually. Almost any item. Okay. Well, I'll definitely have to keep my eye out for that. That's kind of a nice little milestone to work towards, at least. Although I don't expect I'll be doing any of that until much, much later. The higher the tier, the better. Okay. So if you're farming, I don't know, some kind of mob that drops high tier armor or weapons, then disassembling those compared to like a bronze sword or whatever the fuck gives you a lot more resources, I'm assuming. Can you disassemble stuff that you craft? Is that a thing? Nice. Okay, cool. Mostly. Fair enough. As long as I know that I can craft stuff to then disassemble, I don't mind that. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. What is divination, actually? Now that I think about that, what is that? Like, what does divination do for you? Looks like boons mostly. Signs and portents. I don't know what any of that is. Sign of the porter. Sign of respite. Transmutation could be cool. I don't know what that does though. Divine bronze rock. Divine crayfish bubble. Flickering wisps. Divine iron rock. You don't do much in-game PVM, but you know it's super useful. You get into it eventually. Okay, so divination's mainly for PVM stuff. I'm assuming with the boons and the signs and portents, whatever those are, sounds more like fortune telling than anything, but maybe that's exactly what it is. Some of your messages aren't going through? Really? I haven't seen any of them be held back for any reason. It's kind of weird. Ari, you don't really fully know you're a high level noob, but you can spawn raw materials. Divinations goes hand in hand with invention and archaeology. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the info. I does appreciate it. Even if you don't know everything, which I don't expect you to, but I'm sure I'll learn it as I go. Maybe there's like an intro quest for divination and all that stuff that will show me the way. Oh, one sec. Got a phone call. Okay, I guess not. Answered the phone and immediately hung up. Feels bad. Let's make sure everything's okay. It's not usually like her to do that. Just a casual Andy. I feel you, man. Right there with you, man. I know as a casual and not having a super large amount of time to play this is probably going to be a very long playthrough. But that's okay. As long as we're having fun with it. Nice. Well, we're about halfway done. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sections to build. You guys got a big ass fucking dragon head on. What the heck? Looks kind of cool, man. Alright, you're gonna have to explain that Barney style for me. 1700 Calfight Queen KC. Still no pet. What does that mean? I get the no pet thing because pets drop from, I guess, bosses and stuff. But what does the rest of that mean? Oh, Calfight Queen kill count. So you've killed that boss or mob, if it is a boss, I don't know. You've killed it. Go back to construction, dude. You've killed it 1700 times with no pet. That's actually insane. All right, phone call for real. 1 sec. Okay. Sorry about that. We're back. Had to help her figure out how to put a freaking drawer back in her new fridge that we took out yesterday. Turned out to be a little bit more of a challenge than I thought. Easy to get out, hard to get back in. But we're good now. At least in the meantime, we made some decent progress with the walls. We just have this one and this corner to go. And then we can turn in the quest. But yeah, sorry, Dradson. Back to your cow fight queen kills, dude. So how many of those is like the average for getting the pet? Do you know, or is there that kind of data for this? You know, now that I come to think about it, I prepared a little bit too many of these wall segments, because I think the lodestone that's going to be like right outside of the entrance here, I don't think that's gonna need wall segments. So I'm probably gonna have to go and get just 10 more limestone so I can make that. But that shouldn't take too long, luckily. Should be pretty quick, pretty easy, man. But hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. Ooh, halfway through the work week, you know? Weekend's almost here. There we go. Last little section here. Yeah, Catfight Queen is from 2005, probably one of the easiest bosses to kill with necromancy. Oh shit. Okay. Well, at least it's easy boss, right? I can imagine killing it 1700 times though is very tedious and frustrating to not get the drop after that long. Does it require a lot of resources to do every time, or is it pretty easy to manage? That also makes me wonder about other pets. Like, do you have any other pets? Have you received pets from other drops, other sources before? Or is that the first one that you're going for? Now with good necromancy, I literally don't bring food and can kill until I get bored. Then again, Necro is 107. That's fair. What's the max level for necromancy? Is it 150 as well, or like 125? At least it's super easy to kill though. All my pets are skilling and combat pets. That's cool, man. What was your first pet that you got? 120 max go for Necro. Gotcha. So at least that's not quite as high as Invention. I know that probably takes a long fucking time to get to though. Woodcutting pet, nice. Was it like a little beaver or something? I feel like a beaver would be a nice woodcutting pet. Invention is the only skill that goes up to 150. Do you think they'll eventually take all the skills up that high or further? I can imagine so, just to like give the game more longevity, more things to do. Woody is a little wooden Pinocchio. Huh. You know, honestly, I wouldn't have guessed that. But, I mean, that's, you know, as long as it's cool looking, I don't mind it. Is that your favorite one since it was your first, or do you have a favorite? Where am I? Can I come follow you? If you want to. I'm literally just at the fort for N3. Not really doing much other than some construction stuff right now. The walls are complete. It's glorious, a shining bulwark against the looming shadow. I'm sure it won't suffer the same fate as the many fortifications that have occupied the same space. And I'm sure that active volcano in the distance is nothing to worry about. Wait, what? I like it. It's got character. Our enemies are relentless, the darkness ever encroaching. We'll have to be ready. We'll build up our defenses and get stronger. Spoken like a true... Wait. What should we call you? Ah, yes. The matter of the title. Oh, am I a noble now? Did the king declare this a new duchy? That's what he said. I'm sure the appropriate letters and such will arrive in due course, but we needn't stand on ceremony. How would you like to be addressed? Let's go with Duke. Very well, Your Grace. I shall make it known that you wish to be addressed as Duke. The wilderness is no man's land. The title is yours as long as you can hold it. Right. If I might make a suggestion, Your Grace, in ancient times, before it was the wilderness, this land was known as Forenthry. An auspicious name for a reclamation such as this, if I might be so bold. A duchy of Forenthry in the kingdom Misthalin, which would make this Fort Forenthry. Indeed, Your Grace, very alliterative. Nice. We got ourselves a fucking fort, man. Shoo-wee. Now, I know we need to build a lodestone, so let's do that first. Miscellaneous, I'm assuming. Yeah, lodestone. We just need 10 bricks, which I overmined for the wall segments. So let's go and mine some limestone real quick. World 2. Número 2. Where's Tony Stark? Dude, Stark is dead. Don't you know? He got snapped into oblivion. Dumbass. Oh, shit. Nah, I didn't want to fight a bat, but we'll fight a bat. Whatever. That's my home world and much more people to see. Oh yeah, you did say that you play on 2, don't you? Honestly, I kind of like 2. It seems to be the more populated one, which I'm a fan of. Also, Garn, I'm assuming you're trying to get me to hop on Rivals, aren't you? Where's Ozzy or Black Sabbath? You know, unfortunately, the king is dead. R.I.P. The GOAT. Oh, you're in your class right now? What time are you going to be done with your class? Oh, wait, we're done. We got 10. Eight o'clock? Shit, dude. I might be able to be talked into some anger issues. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Perfect. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Maybe tonight we'll D-rank into gold. I'm feeling some D-ranking tonight. I know how much you love that, coming from GM all the way back down to my level. A girl can dream, hell yeah. What class are you taking anyways, Garn? What classes you got? The fuck? Oh, is this your Pinocchio guy? Pink Pantherus? Hey. Oh yeah, this is you. You said you had that that pink Santa hat. I like it, dude. Looking classy as hell. Examine Woody. Wait, is that how much XP it took you to get him? 59 million? Or is that how much you have total right now? Because that's insane if it took you that long. If it took you that long to get it. That's crazy. Oh, that's your total? Okay, that's fair. Which pet has been your favorite so far? We gotta actually build... We don't need a chapel, we need... How do I filter for stuff that I can actually make? We need to make, what's it called? A town hall. It's a workshop. Town hall tier 1, there it is. So we need 10 oak frames, 6 stone wall segments, which we already have. How much does it take for oak frames again? Oak frames, we need 3 oak planks per. And that's, what is it, 10 of those it said? I guess it can be... Does it have to be oak? I think it does. Okay, so we need to cut some oak. We need 30 oak. Either that one or your necromancy one. What's the necromancy one? If you don't mind me showing me that one, I'd like to see it. I bet that one's cool as fuck. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Is that it? Omen? That's so cool. From like a looks perspective, that's badass. I can see how it might get annoying though with this visual clutter. But if you're like super far out with your camera, I guess it doesn't matter that much. That's cool though, man. That's awesome. Do a little pet showcase for me. Let me see what you got. You can also change the wing flight pattern? Really? How does that work? What are the different flight patterns? This fucking tree is durable as fuck. Jesus. Once I get 20 wood cutting, I should actually... never mind. I was gonna say I should probably make a steel... Oh, shit. It's the Coca-Cola Panda, dude. But he's cosmic. Bower. An aspect of the Land of Snow's auras. I love the like cosmic effect on him. That's super cool. How'd you get that one? What is that from? Like the green to like the purple / blue and then there's a little bit of pink in there. Big fan of that. This is from years ago. It's kind of rare. Oh, was it like was it an event kind of thing? Like an event pet? Okay, so we just need 2 more oak logs. I'm gonna just put that there so I have a little space for it to be held. But we'll go ahead and make our planks here. I need an ore box. What do you mean? I have an ore box. Oh, a log box. You can make a log box? Well, hold up. Oh, you can. Oh, fuck. I need a wood box first. Hold on. Hold on just a minute. You're right. Let's see, normal wood box. We just need 6 wood logs. I'll do that after this for sure. I didn't know that was a thing. I knew ore boxes were a thing, but I didn't know you could make a box for wood. That's actually that's so much better. I'm gonna go ahead and make that actually, now that we're out here. You would just need 6 regular logs. Oh, ghostly. Oh, that's a prayer pet. I kind of like that one the most so far. That one looks really cool. Let's turn these into a box. And then if we want to turn this into an oak box, we need 6 oak logs. So let's get 8 of these total then. Because we only need 2, but the 6 extra for the box upgrade. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that pet right there. He's got like the incense thing too. That's really cool. I first thought it was like a Halloween thing from how spooky it is, but now that you like zoom in, it's got the chains on like prayers. prayer beads and such. It's kind of spooky that he's a ghost though. Purple eyes like he's dead. That's a really cool design. Now, do pets have a % chance to drop at any level? Or is it only when you reach a certain level that you begin to have the opportunity to get pet drops? Say like while I'm cutting down this trees, I cut down a log and then am I able to get a pet drop at a very, 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 very low percentage? Oh, I need fletching tin. Rip. Well, I'll get there eventually. I got a level 1 right now. Fuck, dude. So it's roll chance. Any level like OSRS? Okay, cool. As long as there's a chance at any point for me to get that, then I'm down with it. That's really cool. All right, let's turn these into planks. I do want to put the box in this spot here. What is this? Oh, soil box. Okay. I'll put that over there for now. All right, let's get all those. Let's turn them into refined planks. Wrong one. There we go. I have underestimated how many of these I would need. Okay, so it's 4 maple planks, 4 refined wood, and then it's 3 refined planks for 1 frame. So 30. Fuck, I'm bad at math, dude. Hold up, hold up. 30 times 4, essentially. Okay, I need a lot more. Need a lot more oak. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Okay, I basically need 120 total. So 90 more from what I have already gathered, because I had 30. It's gonna be a minute. Can't hear you, but figured I need to comment to keep the view up. This is what I think of you. Thank you so much. You're the best for saying that I'm shit, dude. I love it. What the fuck is that? What was that? Is it like an anniversary emote? $20 cape emote. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's super cool. So you need to does your character only need to be 20 years old, or do you need to be subbed for 20 years? I've always been confused about that part. What the fuck is that, man? Crabe? Slayer XP? That's fucking sick. Big fan of that. Grant, I'm gonna need you to calm it down with the emotes, man. You're doing so much right now, I can't handle it. Yeah, exactly. Just keep doing that. You only need to be a 20-year-old account. Okay. Well, 1 month down and 19 years and 11 months to go. I'll be there. Face cam win, bro? Fucking never, dude. Don't nobody want to see this ugly mug. Yeah, break it down. Break it down. Just flexing all the cool emotes and pets. You love to see it. You love to see it. What kind of sword is that, by the way? That shit looks cool as fuck. Looks like you got a 20-year cape on as well. Hell yeah. You know, initially, I was thinking I wouldn't need a steel hatchet. Now I'm thinking I might. I'm thinking I might need that. Make this go a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. Kekel T95 2H. I understood the two-hander part. I did not understand the rest. Kekel T95. T95 sounds like some kind of machine. Or tier 95. Is that the tier of the weapon, I guess? And Kekel is the name of the sword. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Where do you get a sword like that from? Is that like a boss drop? With the barrow's die? Interesting. It definitely looks good with the dye. I'm curious what it looks like the base color of it. Like, does the dye just change the edge of the blade, or is it the glowy part in the middle too? I'm gonna make that steel hatchet real quick. Make this process go by a little bit quicker since we need a decent amount of logs. A lot more than I initially thought. Boss drop from Zuck. When you say that, I think of Mark Zuckerberg. Now, if you can kill Mark Zuckerberg in this game, that'd be fucking dope. Steel bar. Steel hatchet. Let's make one of these bad boys. Lumapart has invited you to join Apheria. And do you know this Lumapart guy? Is that you or one of your guys? If it's not, then I'll probably decline. Let's add that to our tool belt. And we can go sell our iron hatchet. Wasn't from you? Okay. I will decline that one then. That's funny. I'm actually very used to clan invites in like WoW. That's the first one I've seen in this game. I was starting to think they weren't a thing. Like, I knew clans existed, but I didn't think that spamming invites to random people was a thing like it was in WoW. There we go, much faster. Oh. You know that works. That's fine. You know, I expected to do a little bit more than Fort Ferentry stuff today, but it looks like this is probably going to take up most of our time. Oh, we're kind of in that stage where we're just grinding a bunch. That's why I watch you, the hot axe on tree action. Well, I know my audience, man. What can I say? What can I say? I know what you guys want. It's not a face cam or a feet pics. It's that right there. This animation, particularly, solely. Where's my log box? I made a regular log box, but to upgrade it to the oak, I need 10 fletching. And mine's at level 1. And I figured this is... We're close enough to the box here. It's not that big of a deal. Not for me. I know fletching, getting that to 10 is probably pretty quick too, though. No, you're good, man. You're good, you're good. No worries. I appreciate you even letting me know about it, because I had no idea. The magic apple from the Garden of Eden. Did you take a bite? Sinning never tastes so good. Oh, is that right? Hell yeah. I was taking a bit of a stab in the dark there. You know, I wish I could hear you playing that. But I can see why it's not on by default or an option at all. Imagine you hanging out at the Grand Exchange or just like doing skilling somewhere. People spamming you with songs from an emote. That could get a little bit annoying. So this should be my last inventory of logs. And then we should have enough to make the wood frames that we need. We needed 120 total. And I already collected 30, so I only needed 90. So I think this should be enough. I could be wrong, but I'll unload this one into the bank, see if we have, I think 90 or 88 should be enough because there's already 2 oak planks in there. GZ, thank you, brother. Thank you. Yippee! It was a hard-earned level, that one was. Is that a dung beetle playing soccer? Rolly the dung beetle, yep. Is that a soccer ball, actually? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm chopping the wood. I might actually be done chopping the wood, so... Goran, you might want to put your pants back on, buddy. You guys are here for that cherry chopping action, huh? Sheesh. All right, perfect. So let's make all the planks. I might as well turn them all into the refined planks while I'm here too. Might as well. Refine, engage. There we are. Let's get those two out. Let's get these guys out. I'm very ready for this necromancy gear to start looking like these guys. All glowy and shit, man. And then here I am, just basic as fuck. One day, I'll be there one day. I will say though, coming from RS2, I am very glad that these wood planks don't cost me 100 gold each to make. From like an early game perspective, that was one of my least favorite money sinks. Luckily, you don't have to do too much of it starting out, but still. Oop. Little misclick there. What am I doing? A little off there, pal. Kind of stand over here and it looked correct. It does. Although it looks like my whole arm's getting chopped off and my face. At least it looks a little bit less silly. Oh shit, dude, they're looking cool. Oh, that's you. You got different gear on. Look at you go. Is that necromancy gear? Let me examine you. Robe top of the first necromancer. Oh, is this the gear that you get from killing Rasail, however you pronounce his name? With the soul die? Shit. Where do you get the soul? Do you get the soul die from the same boss? That looks so fucking good. If I'm not mistaken, can it take noted refined planks to make these? No. They cannot be noted. Feels bad. Treasure trails? Did they take those out, the treasure trails? Isn't that something that they changed? I do appreciate. I don't know what you're trying to trade me, but I'm gonna try and keep this as Ironman as I can. I do appreciate the thought, though. Thank you. You don't think so? Okay, cool. Is that like a master trail reward that you can get for that? Because it looks badass. It looks like it'd be master trail worthy. I could be overestimating it though. Okay, now I know these can be noted when I'm doing the blueprint. So we're gonna do the town hall. We'll start that bad boy up. And as far as I know, this should give us rested XP once this is completed. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the rested XP. I'm assuming it's just like XP you gain while you're not playing the game and you can come back and collect it. I don't know if you can spend it towards anything in particular though. I guess they'll probably tell me about that whenever I come to it. Like Aster. I think Aster might tell us that. Boom, bam, boom, 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 boom. Almost done. Almost. After we're done with this too, we're gonna be doing a bunch of necromancy stuff. We gotta do a lot of lesser communion rituals. And then ensoul material rituals for our upgrades for our gear. There it is. Looking good, man. Let's talk to Aster. I think he'll tell us about this place. Greetings, Your Grace. What does a town hall do? The finest sleep you will ever experience, Your Grace. Sleep? Is that all? Your Grace, a good night's sleep is the best thing you can do to improve every aspect of your life. Not wrong. I dare say the effects can be felt far beyond the walls of this place. I currently have 0 out of 500 rested XP. While logged out, even outside the fort, you will accrue rested experience, which Aster can convert into bonus experience. 1 rested XP is given every 15 minutes. Every 100 rested XP gives as much bonus XP as a small fallen star. You also gain a small amount of rested XP while training other skills in the fort. If you upgrade the town hall, you will accumulate rested XP much more quickly while training and increase the cap of rested XP you can hold. Oh, that's if I upgrade it, okay. At tier 1, you gain 1 rested XP every 3 minutes while training in the fort, and your cap is 500. At tier 2, you gain 2 rested XP every 3 minutes, and the cap is 1000. At tier 3, you gain 3 rested XP every 3 minutes, and your cap is 1500. Nice. Well, that was pretty short and sweet, huh? Nice and simple. Is this must be a little upgrade section that we can do. What is this? A cabbage dummy? The cabbage dummy has a note from Aster attached to it. It appears to document all the benefits of adding a kitchen to your fort. At tier 1, you gain access to a range, bank, and sink in your kitchen. Your knives will also be sharpened and allow you to never fail cutting through spider webs. Oh fuck. At tier 2, you will gain access to a shop stocked with useful items for cooking. You will also have a reduced chance to burn food cooked within the kitchen by 3%. At tier 3, you will gain access to a soup creation station, benefiting from any workshop XP upgrades in your player-owned port. You'll also gain 5% additional experience for cooking in the fort kitchen. The note ends with a suggestion to talk to Aster for more information. I need to complete the Murder on Border quest to gain full access to the kitchen. Okay, so that'll come later. Let's go upstairs and see what it has up here. Let's go up 1 floor, and that's just a little foyer. Another floor, and this is kind of, I think, our bedroom. And this is the top floor. Not much we can do. It is nice though. Very cool little upgrade. Now I know there was an option to build a chapel as well. Maybe there's a little cabbage guy. Or Father Flint, he can just tell us about it. This faithless place needs a chapel. Here will do. What does a chapel do? We need an altar, of course, and burners for incense. You can always just pray at altars, of course, but personally, I like to pile up bones on them as offerings. Very pious. If you burn herbs in the burners, the offerings are even more efficient. Everyone loves efficient offerings. So you can burn any type of herb at the chapel. Doing so grants extra experience while training praying by offering bones or ashes, and occasionally saves offered materials. All players on the same world contribute to a shared duration of burning herbs. Upgrading the chapel improves your experience, the duration of herbs, and saves even more materials. Tier 1 offerings are worth 250% experience. You have a 3% chance to save offerings. Each herb contributed by a player adds 15 seconds of benefit. At Tier 2, offerings are worth 300%. You have 6% chance to save offerings, and each contribution adds 18 seconds. At Tier 3, offerings are worth 350%. You have 10% chance to save, and every offering contributes 21 seconds. At Tier 3, you can switch prayer books. That could be handy. I don't think we're doing anything with prayer yet, but eventually for sure. What about Overseer Civ? You got anything for me? This looks like a good spot for a command center. What does a command center do? With a functioning command center, you will have remote access to all your global operations. Global operations? Surely a duke like you must have more going on beyond these walls. You can manage all of it from here. Ask about Miscellanea. Do you have any holdings on Miscellanea? Not as such, no. Complete the Throne of Miscellanea quests to unlock managing Miscellanea. Okay. What about Anachronia? I manage the base camp on Anachronia. Always in need of more labor, I assume. I'm sure we can organize something. Couldn't hurt. Build Tier 2 and 3 of the command center. Or building Tier 2 and 3 of the command center. Each add 5 workers to your base camp. Oh, so these kind of compound with that base. That's cool. Archaeology? Archaeology, is that a specialization of yours? Not really. Reach level 40 archaeology and attain the assistant qualification to unlock research. What about player-owned ports? Do you spend much of your time hanging around in ports? No. So we gotta reach level 90 in either agility, construction, cooking, divination, dungeoneering, fishing, herb lore, hunter, prayer, runecrafting, slayer, or thieving to unlock player-owned ports. Okay, so that's curious. She didn't really tell us what that does at all, but I guess we'll find out eventually. And is this supposed to be another building type over here? I think so, but there's nobody to talk to about it. So it must not be super important yet. Okay, so we're gonna head over to the city of I know we need a lot of big bones. We need 25 big bones. So I'm gonna see how many I have in my little bank there. Because I know we got a decent amount from the little training cave that we were farming for our necromancy. So now I just want to see how many more we need in order to do all of these rituals that we need to do. We actually have enough. That's surprising. Okay, I'm all about that. So we're also going to need 46 basic ghostly ink. We're also going to need a bunch of candles. So let me go and pull those things out of my bank real quick. That actually saves me a lot of time, because if I didn't have enough big bones, I was going to have to go farm some hill giants. But that saves us a step, which I'm a big fan of. Okay, so we have a shit ton of ritual candles. Is it basic? Yeah, basic ghostly ink. We need... I'll just pull out 50. and 40 of the candles. It says we only need 46 basic ghostly ink, and the 40 candles will allow us to reset the candles if they burn out 10 times. And I think once we hit level 30 in our necromancy, we should put a skill in our talent tree, I believe. Alright, let's get our fixed camera. We're going to be doing lesser communion rituals. We're going to be using our big bones. There we go. We have 2 out of 1 elemental. We need 2 commune. I want to leave the change. We'll leave the change list because those require regular ghostly ink to even apply. So we'll just change these 2 real quick. Reagent, basic, changes ghostly, commune. Okay, so we need 2 commune. There we go. And let's get it started. Now I'm curious if I need... I don't know if I need to do all 25 of these to get enough souls to put into our skill tree, or if it's only enough to get us to level 30 necromancy. It's not too specific on that in the guide. So once we get to 30, we'll see if we can put in a skill point. And if not, then we'll just we'll finish the rest because we have enough to do the rest. And that's 29 right there. That's what you say, but I am level 29 necromancer, sir. Okay, get it right. I am a necromancer. Maybe not super good one. And my gear kind of sucks. And I don't know a lot of rituals or spells. But I am a necromancer. Okay? You can't take that away from me. Alright, let's go repair these things real quick. Moth. Engaged. What does that do, actually? You absorb some necrotic energy from the moth as it flutters away. Like, what does that mean to absorb necrotic energy? Oh, it didn't give me a buff. Nothing popped into my inventory. I'm a little confused on that one. Oh, just gives XP? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't even see how much it gave me. I hope it's probably not a lot of XP since it's just a tiny little moth, but every little bit helps. Also, hello Jenna. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. Yeah, I think the moth is very little, but the other ones give a good amount. Interesting. It's going good. Nice. That's good to hear. And by the other ones, do you mean like other anomalies, like the little spirits that walk inward? Or are there other variants of the moth? Okay, cool. Nice. Well, I have to keep an eye out for those then. I know the anomalies are super easy to notice, but little moths, they don't really announce themselves. I feel like because they don't announce themselves and they're hard to spot, I feel like they should give more for people that are paying attention. Ooh, he gave me a big bone. What a nice guy. You can now craft alteration glyphs on the ritual site. Alteration glyphs provide different bonuses to rituals, such as increasing the soul attraction, increasing the output from a ritual, or decreasing the length of a ritual. Yes, Rasail. I will one day kill you. I'm gonna kill you dead. Alright, so I need... It wants me to put... What is the... It wants me to get this command skeleton warrior. But I don't have the requirements to unlock it, which I guess... What are the requirements? More info? Access to tier 2 talents, level 20 necromancy, unlock skeleton warrior. $50 vessel souls. Okay, so that's our vessel souls. Once we get to 50, we'll get tier 2 unlocked. Okay, so that makes more sense then. So I do need to do all 25 of these in order to get the souls required to unlock that. That's fine. That was the question that I had initially, was whether I needed to do all 25 or if I could just get away with, you know, getting to 30 and that's it. The more you know. Are they fucking talking about potato wedges in chat, dude? I'm here for it. I love potato wedges. It's been a long time since I've actually had a good potato wedge. Begone, demon! Foul beast. Baby dragon bones, dude. Hell yeah. You love to see that. All right, how many? Let me check my souls. Let's see how many more I need to do. Those give 2 each, so we need a decent amount more. That's fine. That's fine. 8 more should be enough, I believe. Begone, demon. Damn right. Give me them fragile mementos, man. I need all the mementos. No, sir. Get away. It's my ritual site. Broken memento? That sounds worse than a fragile one. I'm a little disappointed. Not upset. Just disappointed. There we go. Let's repair these 2. So I think that was 3 down. What do you got?
Are no necromancer.
Yeah. Same song and dance, brother. I haven't heard that 5 times from you before. So we should need to do 5 more of these, including this one. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Nice. Let's repair these while we're at it. There we go. We'll just confirm. I think we just need 3 more. Yeah. 6 total. 3 more rituals. And then we can put our skill point into the command skeletal warrior. Which I wonder what the difference is. Because I already have the conjure ability unlocked. Oops. But I wonder what the control... I'll have to read it whenever we go back to it. I wonder what the control ability does. Baby dragon bones? Thank you so much. Fuck. Oh. Oh, I love dragon bones. I'm also a big fan that if you're just trying to do the same ritual over and over, it'll just automatically reload your supplies. Huge fan of that. Uno más. This should be the last one. There we are. Let's go check the well. Perfect. Alright, so what does this do? Command Skeleton Warrior to unleash its inner rage, 22 to 28% necromancy spirit damage per hit every 1.2 seconds. 2 hits, 6-second duration. Interesting. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And it's not something that we unlock or that we put on our bar. It's just these skeleton warriors will now just do this. I'm assuming that's what that means. Alright, what do we need for the tier 3? Level 40 necromancy, 400 vessel souls, completed rune mythos, which we've already done. Unlock at least 1 tier 2 talent, which there's only 1. So, easy peasy. Okay, so we got this. We got the skill unlocked.
Pathetic.
Shut up, dude. Fuck. Fuck you, brother. Let's get everything from our box here. Let's take all. Deposit all. Baby dragon bones. Wyvern bones. We'll take the regular bones out. Broken memento, fragile mementos. I can't really swap those around, so that I'll have to do for now, I guess. Or I can just do this. Deposit those. Deposit those. Those. Big bones. Baby dragon bones. Wyvern bones. Perfect. Un momento, por favor. Sorry, still texting. 1 sec. Okay, cool. So, the next part that we need to do, we need to complete 14 lesser in soul material rituals to obtain 28, or sorry, to obtain lesser ensouled bars, and this is to upgrade our necromancy weapon. So what are we going to need for this? Do we need to actually pull the bars from here, or how do we? Let me see how you smelt these. So lesser insole bars. Bronze, iron, steel. We can use any of these, I guess, to make them. We need to make 14 lesser unensouled bars. Oh, shit. Is that why? Because I only have 4 bronze bars, and you need 1 of each to make 1 of these. Alright, so I need 2 more steel bars, and then 10 bronze bars. Interesting. Alright, so we gotta go farm that out a little bit. I didn't know we needed the bronze bar as part of it. Well, it's all dark and spooky. What the? Oh, there it is. Never mind. All fixed. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom. Boom. Beep, 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 boom, boom, boom. Oh shit. I should probably grab my ore box, shouldn't I? And put all this stuff in the bank. That'd probably be the smart thing to do. Okay, let's deposit these. I'm just gonna bury this bone for now. And let's grab our ore box. Now I'm curious how we make this or turn this into a steel ore box. Because I mean, while we're here, we might as well do that, right? While we're working on it. So we go steel ore box. We need Just steel bars. That's it. So let's do that. Because we're going to be farming steel bars anyways. Now we just need to get, instead of 2, we need to get 4. There we go. And just to make sure, 4 steel, 10 bronze. Bronze is just copper and tin. So we need 10 copper, 9 tin. And then steel is 1 iron, 1 coal. Now, how does this... Let me inspect this. Box is empty, of course. What can this hold? Examine. Level 20 resources, coal and below. So this one can hold coal, which is great, actually. Big fan of that. So let's go grab our copper and tin first, and then we'll go to the other side for the iron and coal. Jesus, just gave me 2 right away. Put our geodes down there. There's our 10 copper. We just need 9 tin, since we already have one in our metal bank. And then we need 4 iron and 4 coal. Easy peasy. Nice. I love this ore box. I really need to get my fletching up for the wood too. Just the ability to hold all of this in one location like that. Big W. George W even. The man, the myth, and the legend. All in one. Let me put this in the bank real quick. These little geodes. Alright, let's deposit all of that. We're going to make our 10 bronze bars. And then our 4 steel bars. There we go. And we actually got one extra out of that, which I am a big fan of. I love that that's a thing too. There are like so many nice quality of life things that you get from this game compared to OSRS. Like, oh, your smithing level is a decently high level. Let's give you an opportunity to smelt an extra bar. You know what I mean? I like that a lot. Well, it's little, you know. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing. It's not a major thing, but it's like the little things like that kind of they add up to the experience. Let's put our box back there. I actually kind of want to switch this to this tab. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that. For now, I guess I'll just leave it up here. Steel ore box? Iron ore box. Oh, shit. That's right. I forgot that this... There we go. I was wondering what the fuck was going on there. Alright, let's go around back again. Let's make our lesser unensouled bars. Let's do 14 of those for now. There we go. I can't deposit them there, so I'm assuming I have to go back to the ritual site in order to put them into that box. And since I'm on the way, I do need to check my bank just to make sure I have enough of the other stuff that we need. It says we're going to need 17 basic ghostly ink, 5 regular ghostly ink, 5 ashes, and 5 vials of water. Now I'm assuming the 5 vials of water and 5 ashes, which we have plenty of that. That's fine. We're gonna need vials of water though, which we already have 2, so we may only need 3. We need 3 basic ghostly ink. And what the fuck? What happened to all my shit? What? Put that shit back on, man. Why did it take all that off? That was very weird. What was I doing again? Oh, my uninstalled bars. We'll take that off. Like I said, we need 3 ashes. Three basic. We'll take our 2 there. This will give us 5 of these total. And then 14, nope. 17 more of those to give us 20. And then we have to go to... I'm just going to go to Taverley because that's the only place I know where to get these vials of water quickly. It's a funny little, like, graphical thing that it does coming from the city of to, like, anywhere else that's daytime. But I kind of dig it. Like, going somewhere where it's usually daytime all the time to making it look like it's nighttime. It's kind of cool.
Are you here to practice your herb lore?
I'm not. I just want to trade you. We'll take that. We'll buy 2 more. No. Use. Nothing happens. How do I make these again? I fucking forgot. Is it here? It's not unfinished potions. It's not that. Let me... Fuck. Dude, I fucking forgot already. It's a regular ghostly ink. Oh, we need necroplasm. Fuck. Okay, that's what it is. I completely forgot that it was something different. I don't know why, but in my head, it makes more sense to use basic ghostly ink to make a regular ghostly ink instead of necroplasm. I don't know why that sounds more intuitive than using these necroplasms to do it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's craft. Oh shit, it's 20 per. Okay, that's fine. Let's put all those back. Let's do 60 of those. Regular ghostly ink, we'll make 3. We're going to deposit our bars into there. We probably need to get more candles too while we're at it. Just because I think the ones that we have are going to run out and we need to do... How many? 14 of these rituals? Yeah. We're going to need some candles for sure. Okay, let's pull out. Should do 12. 12 should be enough for now. Okay, so we are doing insole materials. We're using the lesser uninsoled bars. Select that. We need only one change, which is fine. We can change one of these communes or communes to, why does it say reagent? Should be elemental, right? Elemental 1. I don't know why that one was highlighted. It was a little strange. Okay. So let's pump these off. Jack these off. Pump them up. Damon. I'm actually not sure if I have enough regular ghostly ink to repair this enough times. I'm starting to think I probably don't. But maybe whenever these run out, it'll start using this rune instead, or this glyph instead. So maybe I'll get like double the value out of this. That's the hope, at least. Damn, man, these souls are active, huh? They want to get in on the action. Nice. Let's repair. So that one did deplete, but now it's using these. So that's good at least. That'll save me a little bit of time. Meow, dude. Is that your fucked up way of saying you're ready for some rivals? You weirdo. Right, meow. Okay. Okay. Well, let me do one more of these, and then I'll hop in Discord and play with you. I'll play with your little PP, dude. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. What, did that get you hot and bothered, dude? They got you antsy in the pantsy. You're as hard as a towel rack. I don't like that visual image, so I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. One, I don't think it's that big. Two, I see you just like standing in a corner holding a... You're like hanging a hand rag. You know what I mean? It's not a good image. I need to get it out of my head. Yeah, hand towel. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Dan. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. That's going to be it for today for RuneScape 3. I'll try and do more tomorrow after work. We can continue this saga of Grindfest. In the meantime, I'm probably going to try and find the resources that I need, so that way there's a little bit less downtime tomorrow. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then join me in the next one. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, then possibly Friday. We'll see. All right, bye.